Why is China cracking down on the construction of super skyscrapers? The latest guideline limiting the heights of super high buildings is a part of a larger crackdown on vanity projects in the country. It also aims to reduce China's energy consumption. Home to some of the world's tallest buildings, China is now cracking down on the construction of super skyscrapers in smaller cities across the country. The country's strict new laws impose restrictions on the height of buildings based on the population density of different cities. Interestingly, this is not the first time Chinese regulators have taken steps to limit the construction of skyscrapers. For instance, earlier this year, authorities banned what they called ugly architecture. There is already an existing ban on buildings taller than 500 meters. So, why did China decide to impose restrictions on the height of buildings? The latest guidelines limiting the height of super high buildings is part of a larger crackdown on vanity projects in the country. It also aims to reduce China's energy consumption. Many have argued that in low density cities, massive skyscrapers are merely impractical vanity projects. The Chinese government latest move was widely hailed by users on social media platform Weibo, according to BBC. What are the new rules? As per the country's strict new rules, skyscrapers taller than 150 meters will be strictly limited, and those higher than 250 meters will be banned for cities with a population of fewer than 3 million. In cities with over 3 million people, authorities have also decided to limit structures taller than 250 meters. According to a statement issued jointly by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Rural Development and the Ministry of Emergency Management, builders will require special exemptions to construct skyscrapers higher than 150 meters in a city with an urban population of less than 3 million. However, buildings higher than 250 meters will not be permitted under any circumstances. Similar rules apply in cities with an urban population of over 3 million. Special permission may be granted to construct buildings taller than 250 meters but with a hard ban on skyscrapers over 500 meters. Those who violate these new rules will be held to lifelong accountability, the statement added. What are some of these rules China has previously imposed? In July, China imposed a ban on the construction of skyscrapers exceeding 500 meters in height. High rises over 250 meters were also strictly limited. The government said the exemptions would only be granted after close assessment of building plans. Authorities were focused on ensuring the safety of these buildings. This summer, the regulator had tightened rules for building taller than 100 meters. These buildings are required to have stringent anti-earthquake and firefighting capabilities. They also require adequate escape and rescue mechanism. This comes after several high-rise buildings reported accidents in recent years. Notably, in March, a fire broke out in particularly tall residential buildings in northern Chinese city of Xinjiang, the Guardian reported. Months later, a similar incident occurred in the city of Dalian. The rules are particularly pertinent as China is home to some of the tallest buildings in the world. These include the 129-story Shanghai Tower, the country's tallest building, as well as 599.2-meter Ping An International Finance Center. In 2019, China National Development and Reform Commission announced that it would prohibit the construction of ugly buildings. We are in a stage where people are too impatient and anxious to produce something that can actually go down in history. Zhang Su, deputy head of Zhongzi University College of Architecture and Urban Planning, had earlier told South China Morning Post, "Every building aims to be a landmark, and the developer and city planners try to achieve this goal by going extreme in novelty and strangeness." Thank you.